3, 2, 1. And this thing is telling me that I'm live, and okay, I think our refreshing, we should be a-okay now to chew some bubble gum and go kick some ass. And I need to kick some ass.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You didn't even let me finish, damn it. And I mean, I'm gonna kick this pay-per-view's ass because this pay-per-view's ass because
No, wait, you gotta say it. Badasses, say it.
No, that's not even the point. Let's just get into this. If we're gonna be here all day because of this, and we don't have all day. Okay. Backlash 2022. No, I am not calling this WrestleMania Backlash. Bite me. And I'd rather call this a night of rematches, because that's what the majority are for this card. We have 6 matches, and 4 of them are rematches. That's 2/3 of the card. In fact, where have I actually seen this before? A night of rematches. I can't fully remember, but I think I got an idea. Okay, yes. This is unbelievable, by the way. Backlash, unreal. I mean, this is the fallout, and yet we're still lingering from these damn feuds that should have been over. With the exception of 2 matches, and one of them that was modified when it even shouldn't have been, because network executives don't know shit about how this actually works, because they're a bunch of selfish bastards who want exclusivity.
Just so everyone know, I'm not watching this pay-per-view live. I don't care. I'm getting this out of the way. I'm not watching this. I'm just doing this, the podcast, to help Coffee out, because, you know.
Of course you are, Steven. Let's go into it. I'm Coffee Lover 239, and of course, well, that is, our resident John Moxley stan, Steven.
Yo, what up?
Okay, then. Well, without further ado... Oh, fuck me. We really gotta start with one rematch. And it's the rematch from, like, the shittiest match of the entire weekend of that Mania weekend. At least of night 1. The only blemish on night 1. That should have went the obvious, but no... Fucking Charlotte, man. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. At WrestleMania 38, I have no idea why Charlotte Flair beat Ronda Rousey to retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yeah, way to make those Rumble wins prestigious, guys. Not. During the match, Flair tapped out to Rousey's armbar, but the referee was incapacitated, and Flair was able to get a cheap win after the referee came to his senses. Grr! Arr! On the following episode of SmackDown, Rousey, who wanted a rematch with a clear winner, challenged Flair to an I Quit match. Flair refused and told Rousey to fall back in line. Hey, there's some bold irony. Despite this, the match was subsequently granted and scheduled for the rematch at Backlash because WWE logic. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. Now, maybe an I Quit match does lead some more lenience, and there really haven't been that many women's I Quit matches over the years. But with what happened last time, what makes you think this will be any... Well, I mean, with it being an I Quit match, it certainly does open up a hell of a lot of possibilities, you know. I mean... allows them to do more things that you can do in a regular match. And having to hear one of them say, I quit, will be glorious. Hopefully, it will be Charlotte Flair who says, I quit, because quite frankly, that woman has had everything spoon-sped to her. Yeah, I said spoon-sped, not spoon-fed, because that's what happened last night, OTS. Cat got his tongue. Steven, who do you got to win?
Me. Ronda, yeah.
I mean, if Ronda didn't win at Mania, it'd be foolish to make her lose here. Quite frankly, they're gonna have that dominant reign. They should have just started from Mania straight, and then about 365, or damn near close to it, all the way. Oh well, that's not gonna happen close to it. Oh, I guess it will, but it's going to start way later than it should have. It starts at this pay-per-view, and it starts with Ronda Rousey making Charlotte Flair say, I quit, so I'm going with Ronda Rousey on this one. Now, what have we got? Kind of, sort of rematch-ish? Kind of? I don't... You be the judge. It's Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins.
Wait, you said Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins? Adrenaline!
If you don't, I am gonna kick your ass. Stop it! Why do you keep doing that? You were unbelievable, man. Whatever. At WrestleMania 38, former All Elite Wrestling wrestler Cody Rhodes made his return to WWE after 6 years as Seth Rollins. Yeah, I'm not going to include the freaking in there. Again, bite me. Surprise opponent, where Rhodes was victorious. This is why I say it's kind of a half, sort of half not. Because going into the pay-per-view, we didn't know who Seth's opponent was. Some could see the writing on the wall. Some couldn't, obviously. But now it is a definitive rematch here. Or a pre-announced? Not really. I don't know. It's too confusing. Don't think about it too hard. That goes for all of you as well. On the April 11th episode of Raw, Rollins claimed that he was at an unfair disadvantage and he did not know who he was facing beforehand. You should have prepared better, buddy boy. It's not my fault. I missed the part where that was my problem. God, I can't believe that movie is now 20 years old. Man, time flies. Anyways, Rollins further claimed that on an even playing field, he would defeat Rhodes and challenged him to a rematch, which Rhodes accepted and thus was scheduled for WrestleMania Backlash. You can't blame him for thinking it was a fairness. I mean, the first match was actually also another surprise highlight of Mania as well. But here, I don't know. I'm sure it will still be a good match, but there's still not much more going into it here. There's really not much excitement, unlike the mystery that went into Mania. But it is what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. Steven, who you got?
I gotta go with adrenaline!
Stop it! Just say the fucking name normally, you bastard.
Coffee!
Stop it! I'm going with Cody Rhodes as well. Unless, God forbid, they 50-50. Whatever. You don't have to worry about predictions in a server for now, so we'll be okay. Okay, oh, right. Next match. Sorry, I forgot to set it here. Oh, son of a bitch. Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. It's Hey Randy Orton and Matt Riddle against the Bloodline, Roman Reigns and the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. Remember how I said basically how Fox sabotaged everything basically with what this match originally supposed to be was? Let's get to this here, shall we? Let's go over the background. At WrestleMania 38, SmackDown's Universal Champion Roman Reigns defeated Raw's WWE Champion Brock Lesnar in a winner-take-all match to claim both titles, thus becoming recognized as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. On the following episode of SmackDown, Reigns stated that he had nothing left to prove. However, he wanted his cousins, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, to replicate his feat by winning the Raw Tag Team Championship to bring more gold to the Bloodline. The Usos appeared on Raw the following week to issue a challenge to Raw Tag Team Champions RK Bro, who accepted it, and the match was made official as a winners take all championship unification match at WrestleMania Backlash. However, on the April 29th episode of SmackDown, the contract signing for the match ended with Reigns assisting the Usos in attacking RK Bro and tearing up the contract in the process. Why? Even though that's what he wanted to do? WWE logic. Well, that's the cheap and easy answer for the for the on-screen action. On the behind-the-scenes answer, though, is that Fox is selfish and is sabotaging the show because they want their specific stars on SmackDown only, even though WWE wants to try and seemingly get away from everything. And I have a very bad feeling they're going to ununify everything and fuck it all up, basically. And then, out of nowhere, for no reason, Drew McIntyre came out and joined forces with RK Bro and driving off the Bloodline from the ring. Why? Because I guess Drew McIntyre has unfinished business with Roman from Survivor Series 2020 or something. I don't know. Or maybe they want to keep delaying this to inevitable and didn't want to do a one-on-one match because supposedly part Reigns hurt, part wanting their first major UK pay-per-view in some time, basically, and to have McIntyre against Reigns there. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Nothing is ever certain in life. And because of what transpired, Reigns' special counsel, Paul Heyman, then met with WWE official Adam Pearce backstage, where Heyman requested the resulting Tag Team Championship unification match be called off, and instead a 6-man tag team match featuring the Bloodline against RK Bro and McIntyre be made for WrestleMania Backlash. Fuck this company, man. The tag division is in dire straits right now. I guarantee you the Raiders are going to be on John Laurinaitis' little budget cut list soon, or at least him making this call, or calling the actual people. Hey, sorry. Sorry, people power. Sorry, we have to cut you, people power. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely stupid. I can't stand schmoz matches. WWE has practically ruined the concept for people like BC Amplify, and it's going to take a long time to warm up the 6-man schmozes. It's even more insulting here. It's one thing if you throw a random one together. It's another thing when you sacrifice something that should be happening in favor of a 6-man schmoz. That's what's even worse here. Awful. Awful, 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 awful. I can't give a damn about this, and this is one of the non-rematches on the card we have. Unbelievable, man. Also, I'm getting sick of RK Bro. You know, it was fun at first. Now I'm getting sick of it. Like, you know Matt Riddle should be higher up on the card. He should be contending, building him up as someone who could theoretically topple the Reigns. And Randy Orton should be off doing his own thing singly, you know, because I think Randy Orton's better as a singles guy. And he's been stuck in motion with this stinking tag team that's run its course with Scooters and Riddle going, "Hey, Randy!" Seriously.
Pants! I shit my pants!
Shut up, Steven. No, you did not. Just tell me who you think's gonna win, man, or I'm gonna be here all day.
I think the Bloodline are gonna win.
Yeah, give me the Bloodline on this one, too. This is madness. From one non-rematch to another. AJ Styles versus Edge. At WrestleMania 38, Edge defeated AJ Styles thanks to a distraction from Damian Priest. Edge and Priest then formed an alliance where Edge claimed to wipe out anyone who did not fit in their mountain of omnipotence. On April 18th episode of Raw, Edge stated that he needed to finish what he started with Styles and challenged him to a rematch, with Styles later accepting. On the May 2nd episode of Raw, Styles defeated Priest, thus banning him from ringside during the match. Edge has this new stable of sorts here, basically, and it's looking kind of interesting where it's going here. Heel turn, stable, you could definitely see more people. This stable is known as Judgment Day, and I have to say, it's kind of interesting to see where this is going.
Ugh. But
another rematch, well, without Priest banned from ringside, there's not going to be any funny business here. Maybe this might be the least bad out of all the rematches. Probably, yeah, let's just go with that. Steven, who do you got for this one?
I gotta go with Edge.
Yeah, if they're gonna make his stable look strong here, AJ's gonna have to take Das Peen. So, I'm gonna go with Edge as well. That probably makes the most sense when you look at it like that. Oh, look, a non-rematch of garbage. It's Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. During Happy Corbin's match at WrestleMania 38, he was accidentally distracted by his tag partner, Madcap Moss, which resulted in a loss for Corbin. When was this, at the hands of Drew McIntyre? Yeah. Following this, dissension arose between the two, with Corbin blaming Moss for his loss at WrestleMania. Tensions grew between the two, and a match was scheduled for WrestleMania Backlash. If this can get us away from Madcap and eventually more to Riddick Moss, there might actually be a better purpose for this, and maybe send Corbin back to sad, broke, bum-ass Corbin, and then eventually back to full lone wolf. Come on, man. I feel like Corbin has been stuck ever since those Constable days. Oh, that was awful. He had a better string with broke Corbin, sad Corbin, but then happy Corbin. It was fine at first, but again, ugh. And Madcap Moss. Man, what have you done with Riddick Moss? I know I've probably been a bit harsh on him in the past, but he is decent enough in ring. Not gonna light the world on fire, but he's decent for what he does. But this shit, the fucking suspenders, the lame, crappy jokes, this isn't gonna get him over. It's just gonna get him the go-away heat, basically. If this is a stepping stone, like I said, to get away from that, maybe it might be for the better, actually. I would hope, at least. But I don't put much stock in this company, but who knows? Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
I think Baron Corbin is gonna win.
I'm gonna go with Madcap Moss on this one. Okay.
Yeah, because I peed my pants.
Shut up.
Copy.
You are amateur. Oh god, and now we have the final match. The last rematch, too, for insult. It's Bobby Lashley versus... We're gonna have to do one of those for Satnam eventually at some point. Okay, let's just go. Okay, at WrestleMania 38, Bobby Lashley defeated Omos. Oddly, Lashley's manager, MVP, did not accompany him for the match. MVP returned the next night on Raw and turned on Lashley. Over the next few weeks, MVP lambasted Lashley for celebrating his WrestleMania moment without him, and thus MVP aligned himself with Omos. Lashley and Omos then competed in an arm wrestling match on the April 25th episode, which ended in Lashley's favor. Omos then attacked Lashley after the contest and later challenged him to a WrestleMania rematch at the show, which Lashley accepted. I mean, Omos is probably the one who now desperately more needs a mouthpiece now more than Bobby Lashley, but why MVP? MVP and Lashley's pairing was so good. Would have been better maybe to have, I don't know, Malcolm Bivens before you fired him. Oops. What a mess.
Oopsie.
What a freaking mess.
No swearing.
I didn't even... If you don't stop it, Danhausen has sworn once, even though it was censored, because he was not number one on PWI's top 500. Ha! Got him! Seriously, though, I didn't even swear, you... I don't know, man. I feel like the MVP Lashley pairing was still going good despite this, but now this is a mess. They don't know what they're doing with Omos. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Or maybe they do because they realize, hey, he can't go like this. And it's crazy. We still got Lashley versus Omos, just not for the damn title, and not in the way anyone expected. Or at least how JD was predicting. But whatever. I digress. Steven, who you got?
I gotta go with Omos on this one.
Well, since Bobby Lashley won last time, I wouldn't be surprised if they really rear their 50-50 booking here, so sure, why not, Omos? Well, that does it for that. Boy, we keep speedrunning this madness, I don't know, some days you just don't really want to go through the shit, but it is what it is here. This is why it's a night of rematches. I'm not really fully feeling this, so we'll have to see what happens. Anyways, I want to thank Steven, as always, for being here with me. Oh, Steven.
Yeah, it's always good to be here.
Right.
You guys have a great weekend.
Yeah, and
I know it's over. But may the 4th be with you. Have a late May the 4th.
Revenge of the 5th, more like it. Technically, the real Star Wars Day should be May 25th, I believe, because that's when the original came out in theaters, all the way back in 1977. Whatever. Anyways, okay, next pay-per-views we've got. The next WWE pay-per-view we have is on June 5th, 2022. That is Hell in a Cell. And so we will probably be live in about we'll see you in about 4 weeks for that, but we will actually see you much sooner because our next actual pay-per-view is going to be at the end of the month.
Also, for everyone who knows, we will be doing the AEW / New Japan Forbidden Door.
We will be doing Forbidden Door next, or not Forbidden Door next. We'll be doing it, but that's going to be next month. But this month, speaking of AEW, we have the annual Double or Nothing. Finally going back to Vegas, baby.
Yes.
Woo!
You spin me right now,
Stop
baby.
It.
Right now.
Stop
like
it.
A
Stop it!
I'm trying to land in my soul. Something,
no, you freaking don't. No, you don't. I had to mute you there because you've been getting too far with that, man. Stop it. Okay, look. Our next pay-per-view will be Double or Nothing, which is going to be on the 29th of May, which is this coming Sunday. So we'll see you actually in about 3 weeks, basically, on the 28th or so, if you give or take. About that time here. And it looks like it's going to be very promising. So we'll see you in a few weeks for Double or Nothing. And then the week after that, we've got, we have Hell in a Cell. So, those are the next two. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching, and good night. Or good night. It's 12:34 p.m. Oh, good whatever it is, wherever you are. Well, we'll see you next time. Just take care of yourselves and each other. I know things have been a little rough around here, but I promise I will get things worked out one way or another. So just take care of yourselves and each other. Till next time. Thanks for watching.